journey through South Africa. I'm in Kruger National Park, guided by photographer Rossouw. Today we will be exploring north of Shingwedzi camp, where we have some incredible sightings and see the most wonderful landscapes. Our first game drive from Shingwedzi couldn't have started any better. A pride of lions in the middle of the road, just outside the camp. Starting really good this morning. Behind me there's this pride of lions. So great. It is the first time in Kruger that I see a pride of lions, and I must say it is truly magical. From what we could see, the pride consists of 18 lions, of which 6 adult lionesses. This one is lying really nicely. One of the lionesses decided that it was time to move on and go back into the bush.
We're all gonna go. I'm gonna go forward.
Yeah, that's good. We tried to follow them, hoping to catch another glimpse, but soon they completely disappeared into the long grasses and the thickets. I couldn't have wished for a better start of the day. So that was pretty amazing.
Yeah,
Finally, a
was
pride
really
of
lovely.
lions.
Lovely pride.
Wow.
Yeah, we were. I mean, they were very sleepy, but it's nice that we got some facial expressions and
Yeah.
they got up and looked straight at us one or two, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Early morning, you get these huge pupils, which makes the shot just gives it that little extra. Yeah.
But what a start of the day.
Great start to the day.
15 lions.
Hopefully, I think, yeah, Well, day has been made in a way already.
Yeah, doesn't matter what happened now anymore. We cut our lights.
Yeah, we're not going to stop now.
No. No, but I think we usually have a theme for the day, so today I think it will be Big Cat Day again.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
Or maybe it's Lion Day. You don't know.
Let's see what we can
Yeah,
find.
hopefully we'll get to see them later today as well. We now know a bit in which area they are, so hopefully we manage to see them with some better lights.
Yeah.
And get some more amazing shots.
Some shots. Maybe
but for now, yeah, it was just really nice to see them.
Yeah.
So happy.
Great.
I'm really happy. I feel
too.
like the little kid, like, hey.
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
Finally saw them.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, well, let's move on, see what more we can find.
Shall we go?
Yes, let's go. It was just around sunrise and therefore still quite dark, so I had to photograph at an extremely high ISO of 10,000. Here are some of the photos that I took of this sighting. Today's plan was to do the Mphongolo loop, so we turn around and head back to the H17 and drive towards the S56, but we're only a few minutes on the road and we have to stop again. These 4 giraffes caught my eye. I love how they pop up above the mapani trees. They were actually quite curious and came closer to check us out. couldn't resist taking a few photos. In the meantime, a small herd of elephants crossed the road. I tried switching from filming to photography, but didn't succeed. Lesson learned, stick with what you got. We finally arrive at the S56 gravel road. We're approaching a riverbed that at one side still holds a little bit of water. The other side is completely dry, but has an interesting tree that caught my eye. I love how the white bark of the stem stands out. We're quite lucky again with the weather. No harsh sunlight and the sky looks absolutely fantastic. The landscape is beyond beautiful here, with lots of gorgeous old trees following the path of the river. Truly magical. We come across some more giraffes that were just having breakfast. Looks nice as well. Standing nicely as well.
Yeah, it's not too far.
No, I think it's good. We need another. A few of them were crossing the road. With their long legs, they slowly and gracefully walk the road like a catwalk. There's no rush when you're in Kruger. Sometimes breakfast is enjoyed better together. With their long tongues, they skillfully strip the leaves from the branches without getting pricked by the thorns. I took quite a lot of photos of the giraffes, so I hope you enjoy seeing them. I didn't manage to film this moment as well, but I love the oxpecker catching flies and ticks from this giraffe. It was highly entertaining to watch. This last photo of the giraffes disappearing into the bush, we continue our drive alongside the river. So every now and then we get a peek in the riverbed that is completely dry at the moment. I can't imagine what it would look like when it is full of water. been a while since we have seen some wildlife, and we take every opportunity to have a peek in the riverbed, hoping to find some animals there. Another little loop. We cross our fingers. But again, it is completely deserted. Even though we haven't seen much wildlife in a while, I enjoy every minute of our drive. After every turn, something interesting might appear, and if not, the landscape here is truly amazing. I hope you like it just as much as I do, because I had a hard time editing this video and removing large part of the landscape footage. It is just too beautiful not to share. For me, this is also what a game drive and being out in the bush is about. It is not only about the sightings and rushing from one sighting to another. It is the thrill of searching for wildlife and appreciating the beauty of nature. But I promise you, there will be some more incredible sightings in this video. Another peek into the riverbed, and this time we're lucky. There's a herd of buffaloes walking the dry riverbed, and it seems like they're heading our way. We find a few buffaloes grazing next to the gravel road. love the oxpecker on this buffalo, and I'm trying to get a few photos of it as well. Oxpeckers are often seen on many animals like buffalo, zebra and giraffes. The symbiotic behavior is a win-win for both animals. The buffalo gets rid of pests, and the oxpecker has an easy and steady supply of food. Again, another incredible sighting. What an amazing day. Here are my photos of the buffalo. There's some gorgeous trees here and I almost feel like I'm in the jungle. I love the dead trees as well. They have such beautiful shapes and many birds like to use them as a perch. So was a couple of southern yellow-billed hornbills. One of them has caught a grasshopper. I didn't want to miss the moment, so unfortunately I haven't taken any footage of them. We continue our beautiful drive alongside the riverbed. This drive is 72 kilometers long and should take around 3 hours, but if we come across an interesting sighting, we take our time and tend to stop quite long. So it takes us a lot longer, at least 4, perhaps even 5 hours. Take a shot here. We find a male elephant drinking in the riverbed. The river looks almost dry, but here and there are a few spots left with water. And even though there is some water behind the elephant, he digs a well with his trunk and feet to access fresh water beneath the surface of the dry riverbed. I find it highly fascinating and extremely clever. We continue our drive and found some zebras and impalas grazing next to the road. The impalas blocked the roads and there were even a few warthogs. We slowly and carefully drive further without upsetting the impalas. We took a short break at a beautiful viewpoint overlooking the river. There's still some water left here and the hippos seem to be enjoying a lazy morning in the pool. The only one that is still active is a baby hippo. The baby joins its mom and she decides to join the other hippos to take a nap. We leave the hippos enjoying their quiet time and head back to camp as I'm getting quite tired and hungry. Back at camp, I'm going through my photos of our amazing lion sighting. There's so many wonderful photos to choose from. In the meantime, a troop of vervet monkeys is passing my hut. It is 3:30 when we go on an afternoon drive. It is afternoon now and we're back in the bush and trying to find the pride of lions that we saw this morning. They must be somewhere in this area, but no idea where they exactly are, and they're pretty difficult to find, but maybe we get lucky. Is that little one trying to drink or? No lions, but a small herd of elephants on the road. The light is still too harsh for beautiful photos, so I took some footage instead. However, there was an elephant taking a sand shower in the shade of the mapani trees, with the sun peeking through that, despite the light, resulted in some beautiful photos. They probably moved on, but I'm still hoping to find that pride of lions again. Our afternoon game drives are usually a lot shorter than the morning drives, as it is pointless to go out when it's still very hot. The light is harsh and most animals are resting and become more active when it starts to cool off a bit. Somehow we haven't had much luck with wildlife on our afternoon drives as well, but hopefully this afternoon our luck will change. We head back to the main road and drive towards the S56. Really beautiful. The S56 is a nice little loop, perfect for a short drive. We turn around and go back to the main roads. Our afternoon drive is a bit all over the place. We go back on the 134 to check if our lion pride isn't there. I really like this road, also perfect for a short drive. The impalas are grazing calmly, so I'm pretty sure that there are no predators like lions hanging around. I did however find a marabou stork up in a dead tree that I found worth taking a few photos of. We turn around and head back to the main road towards Shingwedzi camp. The golden light is absolutely perfect now, and it would be amazing to find some wildlife to capture in this gorgeous light. We go to the low bridge at the back of the camp, and it looks absolutely spectacular. The sun is almost setting, but we have to be back at camp before 6 o'clock, so we have to rush back. Luckily, the gate is not far from the bridge. I did, however, manage to get a few photos of a crocodile in the beautiful light. Next time we will explore the southwest of Shingwedzi camp and drive the Red Rocks Loop. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would highly appreciate it if you would give it a like, leave a comment and subscribe to this channel for more videos. If you want to know what equipment I use or where I get my music from, there are a few links in the description. Thank you ever so much for watching. See you next time. It was a pretty good day today, especially with the lions in the morning. We didn't manage to find them again this afternoon, but we will definitely go search for them tomorrow morning. So yeah, fingers crossed, hopefully we find them. I'm trying to find an angle here, maybe. I'm a bit too... I don't want to be that
Okay, now
very good in the...
let me just sit normally.
No, it's fine. So, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I look at the grass, I don't look at you.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, I'll look at those then.
But I don't want to be so prominent in the shot.
You have to be. You don't have a choice.
No, I don't think I can get a better angle. But it's still recording already, so we can just talk.
I didn't even know.